Hey everyone, welcome to the first ever One Shot. This is something new that we'll be doing as three best friends. So each first Monday of the month, we're going to bring you our own topic to discuss that we wouldn't normally bring onto our regular podcast. So this month, you're going to get me personally, Jacob Palmer. You know, you love him. I don't know if you like the sound of him, but you're going to have to hear me gush about Fortnite for about 20 minutes with my buddy Caleb Stoddard. Caleb, thank you for coming on.
Hey, what's up? Nice, glad to be here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So, yeah, we are going to be gushing about Fortnite, but most specifically, we're going to be talking about Season 4. It's finally here. The meteorite crashed. We were saying goodbye to Tilted, and it didn't happen. We said goodbye to Dusty Depot, which I'm okay with. How about you?
Yes, yeah. I don't have a problem. I like the divot personally.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
They changed it where it was a place that nobody would ever land to something that everybody. Sure. It's now tilted depot. You know, like it's the new tilted towers. Like everyone's landing there.
It is,
but it's like something new because they got these hop rocks where you freaking gain this power for like 10 seconds or whatever, and you can jump pretty high. But you also have like all these people in a small spot to land in to grab weapons really quick and basically shoot it out. I mean, I landed there and I got 8 kills in one match, like just landing there. And it was the most insane thing I've ever had. Like I've never had that even with Tilted because there's so many different buildings.
Yeah, it's crazy. It seems like a lot more confined spaces too with like the doors and the little lab buildings and stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot more open where you can easily get picked out from somebody. But I mean, it's a big area. It's a really big area.
It's huge,
but it's very open. And I like what they did. I'm glad they didn't take out Tilted. I'm glad they took out a building in Tilted, so it doesn't seem as huge. But some people still go there, but not a lot of people go there as much.
It's not super populated anymore. Yeah, but occasionally people go there.
Yeah. So I mean, for that, I'm glad it delivered, and I'm glad it delivered in a different way than I thought was going to happen. Because
I feel like we got kind of trolled by everybody hyping up the fact that Tilted was like getting completely destroyed and like the lake was going to flood it.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So we thought something else was going to happen. But not only did Dusty Depot turn into Dusty Divot, we have so many different changes to this map. And I really want to talk about this because with these changes that they made, it feels like a whole new map.
It does.
You go to certain spots where you're used to going to, except Anarchy. Nothing really changed in Anarchy, and I'm not sure anything changed in Fatal, except you get a meteorite crash down to the left of Fatal Fields where you can get like 3 chests through there. But like almost every single place, even Salty, like you have a new area. Like inside a house, you can go underground where it's like a secret base, basically. And you get all these like throughout different areas. And then they even built like a bigger, like a mansion by the racetrack where you can see more of this. And even by like Junk Junction, there's like newer spots where there used to be a house and a little shack barn, but now it's like a full hangar.
It's like it's like a full warehouse.
Yeah. So
it's crazy.
So they changed up a lot of stuff where I think that was a much needed update. So instead of getting like a brand new world to explore, we get this whole, remake on this map, which I think it was very awesome. It's what was needed. So now you get more people dropping in random locations. Like I still hardly get anybody landing in Anarchy, but if I go to Risky Reels, I'm going to get at least 2 or 3 people landing there. Or even in the surrounding area. And you can get a lot of people landing there. I get people by Flush Factory because they got the challenge right now. But people land in that, I call it Pallet Town, but it's an unmarked place. But it's now got a dance party. Yeah, we got the nightclub now where every time I land there, I have to start dancing. So you and we both stand in there and we're dancing.
You can hear the music from Flush Factory.
Exactly. And I was watching a stream from CDN the Third, and him and 2 other people, they were taking out the whole. They were taking down this nightclub, and the music was still going. They took down everything for the nightclub, and the music was still going. They're like,
I didn't see that. That's awesome.
It's very awesome.
Yeah, I don't. I wonder how much work it is for Epic to like program in like specific music to like a specific part of the map.
Right.
Like that seems crazy to me.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it. It it works.
Nuts.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and you know what was the first due for this update is like there was no like technical issues right after it.
Right? Like
Yeah, it was weird.
this season has gone, I mean, for what it's worth, I mean, it's only been out for like a week or so, and
Yeah, we're still in week one challenge.
we're still in week 1, and it's gone pretty smoothly. I haven't had many, actually, I haven't had issues at all since going in.
No, not like severe stuff. I haven't had.
No.
I have a little bit of lag, but not
Right.
nothing like catastrophic.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, that can go for anything. I mean, granted, they're on
Yeah,
this
basically.
server, and so many people are playing this
Yeah.
game.
Well, yeah, 100 people at a time too is
Exactly.
pretty taxing.
Yeah. But overall, they've nailed it with this season 4. And I'm really excited to see what they're
Yeah,
going
I'm
to do.
loving it.
And so, just to go more into what they've changed for season 4, they've updated like probably like one of the smallest things you could update, but really have a huge impact: the spray tags.
Oh yeah,
You know I love those. Every time we kill somebody,
Yeah.
and I can leave the chalk body outline where they are.
yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I love that, and it's just like you could just like go around, just tag whatever. Like you could tag like the GG.
Yeah, it's
like,
cool. Yeah, it's cool.
and once I unlock the 3 llamas staring at the moon, I'm gonna tag everything I see with that. So I cannot wait.
It makes me like build a base at the very end and then like put the tags all the way around the base. On the
Right.
outside.
That's like
Yeah, it's
one of
cool.
the best things they could do in this is just keep going with the llamas. Like the llamas are the best thing
Yep.
in this game.
Yeah, they love the llamas.
Oh yeah.
Love the llamas.
Yep. And I'm okay with that because I love the llamas too. I get
Yeah,
so
cool.
excited seeing a llama out in the wild because give me those materials. I take them all.
I saw one in the lake the other day. Just his head was sticking out.
Oh yeah, just I'm like, dude,
What the
you can drown. Get out of there.
You can't find any of this stuff after you open it.
Yeah, you can't find anything. It's like, oh, I picked up the traps. Of course I picked up the traps, but can I get the 500 materials? Come on.
Yeah, you can't even see.
No. So, hop rocks. What is your opinion on
Yeah.
those?
I like them. I think they're cool. They're new, interesting. When I first saw them and I picked it up, I had no idea what it was because I didn't read anything new about the update.
Right.
I was like, oh, this must be like a short lifespan shield or something, but then I jumped and I was like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So now shotgun battles are even more insane if you
Oh, yeah.
win.
I tried to go against 2 people in different matches where they got the hop rocks and I was like, I'm not getting the hop rock because I don't have time. He's going to shotgun me, so I need to fight him head on. It doesn't work because he's up above and he's got a great angle at getting a headshot with the pump shotgun.
Right
It's
at your
just
head,
yeah,
yeah.
and it's just you lose every single time. But it can also become a problem when you don't know how to handle it. And
Yeah,
but once you get used to them, they're so much fun to use, and it does add a different edge to the game where it feels like another new thing. Something so
does.
small is another big part.
yeah.
Where you can make really fun
Especially
plays.
if you land like in the prison, because the prison's a pretty big spot and it's got
Yeah.
tons of hop rocks, and you can jump around there pretty easily and get a bunch of kills before people even get guns and stuff.
Yeah, and it's great. It's also just a great way to like move around. Like if you're in
Yeah,
Dusty
that's true,
Divot
too.
where you're in that deep, crater,
Yeah,
just using that to jump out and get out of there
Yep.
is it saves so much time. And it makes you a harder
Yep.
target to hit when people are actually outside of the divot looking in and they see you.
yeah, I know.
Because they're not prepared to
Saves,
like shoot at someone jumping 30 feet away.
Yeah, they don't know what to do.
Yeah. So it makes it a lot harder.
It
But
saves resources too.
yeah, it saves a lot of resources.
Less rent building and stuff.
And I don't think they put in too many of those hop rocks. I'm glad, like,
No.
once you use it, it's gone. Like, it doesn't come back.
Yep.
I'm glad it doesn't.
Yeah, I like that you
come
can't
back.
stack them.
Yeah,
You can't hold them
right. I'm glad.
because then that would just get annoying.
Yeah, they handle it very well. I don't think it lasts for too long. I don't think it's too short either. It's just the right amount of time. And usually something like when they add something like this, it would have like it's like, oh, this needs to be tweaked. Hop rocks do not need to be tweaked. They are good as is.
Yep.
So those were like the major changes to this. I mean, they got small little patch notes. I'm gonna read through some of these, but those are the major changes. And I feel like season 4 is gonna probably be one of their biggest seasons. I think it's gonna be bigger than season 3. And
seems like it.
And seems like they have like a story going on within the battle royale.
Exactly.
Too.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just random stuff.
Right. Yeah, so now it's like there's a story within. They also have the Save the World, which I don't play. I would like to try it one of these days, but I don't play it.
Yeah, I know. I'm waiting.
But it's all battle royale for us, and they got that meteor in the center of Dusty Divot, and who knows if like either in the middle of the season or at the end of the season, something's gonna come out of it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, because you can hear something. It's
gotta be.
Yeah. Something.
Because why would they need to introduce superheroes if there's going to be like nothing for superheroes to do or fight?
Now, if they do add in more for this like superhero aspect of gameplay, I really hope they don't. Like, I hope they don't just make it so it's like you're in this battle royale and it's like you're a superhero now and you have all these superpowers. Like, make it a separate gameplay. Like, make it separate.
Yeah.
Like, keep it in the battle royale, but you can choose. You can choose which one you want to do, because I like this whole running and gunning building aspect right now, but if you start adding like superhero stuff like
if you start sprinkling in like power stuff, that's did you ever play the Saints Row, the presidential one?
Yeah,
the last one.
Yeah,
that was my problem with that, is like you were in the computer system and it just got to the point where it was too much like superpower stuff.
Yeah,
but I would hate to see Fortnite go down that route.
Yeah, and the way this is going, this game is going to be probably just as big as Minecraft. It's going that way.
It's shaping up to be.
And I already told Rachel, I'm like, please don't start making action figures. Just don't. Like, if you want to make llamas, I will buy the llamas. It's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. This is a huge craze. They're going to capitalize it.
Yeah.
They're making so much money off the V-Bucks. I mean, just from me alone. I think I have a share in Epic. I might have stock.
Yes, I don't. This is why I don't understand why Save the World hasn't come out for free yet. Because I'm pretty sure you've paid for them to release it.
I'm pretty sure I did. So you're welcome, everyone. I have supported enough for this game to be free for you. So you're welcome.
Yeah.
It is.
But that's the thing too. Is I don't want to see them like just focus on the battle royale and not release Save the World like they're planning on.
Right.
I think they keep pushing it further and further back because it's success, you know?
Yeah. And it's probably going to... I hope it doesn't turn out like a GTA 5, where they just gave updates for the online and not the single player or whatever. It's not even single player because you can play with other people online.
I know.
But I know their bread and butter is with this Battle Royale because... Yeah. But they need to focus on
But I think that's because that's what most people have access to right now.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, and I think they're going to go the right direction. They've tweaked some things like the gun, like shooting the guns, like the whole no peeking with scoping. They fixed some of that.
Yeah.
The weapon swapping, I'm still like, about.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it. But you get used to it, and I barely use pumps now. Like, I'll use pumps in the very beginning, but there's very rarely where I ever keep a pump now because switching to it is just so slow, and I feel like I get melted by the tactical or the heavy. But unless you're going against someone who doesn't know how to aim, I mean, I barely know how to aim. But if I go against someone who does know how to aim, I'm screwed. So...
Yeah, I've gotten kills with just the gray AR before someone can even switch to their shotgun in close quarter, and it's like that shouldn't be a thing.
I mean, I've also like in close quarters with the gray AR, like I've made the whole outline of them and not hit them. I'm like,
and not hit them. Yeah,
it's like come on. And then like yesterday, I had this match where this guy was like sniping me from up on the hill in front of Anarchy Acres, right before, like in between Loot Lake and Anarchy Acres, and so he stopped trying to snipe at me because he couldn't hit me, and so I followed him, and I had a great burst, and I literally only had 20 bullets left, I ended up having one bullet at the end after hitting him, but I killed him with a gray burst from far away,
that's crazy.
and I was shocked that my bullets actually hit.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And I'm like, I can't hit my bullets when they're that close, but I can hit them from far away.
I know. Yeah, I know. That's what makes me think it still needs a little bit of tweaking.
Yeah,
like the weapon spray at least.
Yeah, it does. I feel like the gray weapons need just a little bit of a beef up, just a little bit, not much, but just a little bit.
Even like
not damage wise.
Even like sometimes, no, not damage wise.
But
even like sometimes I can't hit somebody with like a sniper rifle, but I can hit them with a purple scar from like 200.
Right.
Like that's not. How is that?
Yeah, and
how is that purple?
I do like how they added the damage drop off. It makes things a lot, I don't know, challenging for far away fights. Because I had a match where.
Have you noticed it?
Yeah.
Have you like really noticed? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like if I was in this one match I won earlier, I was shooting a guy with the scar, golden scar, and usually the body damage I think is 35, I believe. 35.
Yeah, somewhere up there.
But I was doing 24 damage from far away.
Yeah.
So it's a good amount. It's like that's 11 extra damage I could have been doing. But at the same time, it makes sense where those weapons need to drop off. I don't think the Deagle needed to have that damage drop off because that gun is useless from far away.
No, because it uses
and it uses sniper rounds.
Sniper.
Right.
Yeah.
So. I mean, so I think they should have just left that be, but other than that, I think everything that they changed was fine. It's still a fun game. I'm still playing it. I have my critiques on it, but
they're still working on stuff.
Yeah, it's still in what, beta stage? Even though I love how it's in beta stage and it's made so much money.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, so
it's absolutely insane.
With this, I know we're going to be getting an influx of battle royale type games. And I'm prepared for it, but at the same time, I don't know if I would jump ship from Fortnite because I feel like
no, it depends.
Right.
It really depends.
Yeah, especially with how season 4 is shaping up, I don't know if I would jump ship. It's kind of like actually, I don't really have a good example of this. Like where, I mean, I love Destiny 1, like, and then going to Destiny 2, I'm like, I cooled off on it, but I was a diehard Destiny 1 fan, and I don't know if I would ever play another game kind of like it, where it was MMO with the story and, well, whatever story there was in Destiny.
Well, you played Halo when you were growing up.
Yeah, I played Halo, but it's still, it's like, I love playing with friends on Destiny, and I love Fortnite because, you know, you get to play with the friends, and every single match is different. How many matches have we had that we should not have won, and how many matches that we won that are just like, okay, that was kind of too easy.
That we should have had?
Yeah. That we should have had, and just like
tons.
Yeah, tons. We've done so many matches. So I feel like season 4 is a great place to pick up if you haven't started Fortnite. It's
I've seen a lot of new people.
Yeah,
at least every match I've been in, I've seen at least a couple people with like just this. I mean, it could just be people doing the standard challenge, but I feel like a lot of people are joining in.
Yeah,
you know.
I feel like now is a great time. If you haven't tried Fortnite and you want to, do it. It's free. Yeah. You don't have to pay for all the custom, you know, skins.
No, it does nothing for you. It does nothing in the game.
Oh, it makes me be a bigger dick, though. Am I gonna throw the emote eating the popcorn after you just made a bad play? Yes, I am. Am I gonna do the chalk outline after I killed you? Yes, I am.
Yeah. Well, that stuff makes sense.
But But other than that, it's just like if you want to just try it out, it's
not an EA game. You can win without spending money.
Right. Thank God. But it's a great game. I love it. Every match is different. Every match you learn something new. Every match you run into someone where they make a better play than you, and you're just like, how do I counteract that play after what just happened?
That's what I love about it is it's like every match it makes you like adapt to the situation, and the situation is always different. It's not like you can't just play with the same play style every match. You need to adapt.
And the one thing with this game where a lot of new players aren't doing, and I will make this suggestion, learn to build. you need to learn to build.
Yeah.
Fortnite is called Fortnite for a reason. You have to build.
It is.
If you plan on winning a match, you can hide in a bush. That's fine. But there's only so many matches you can hide in a bush where that'll work.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a better Fortnite player, I just recently changed to the Builder Pro controls for console, and that has helped me become way better at build fights. Like being able to hit the button of which structure I need to build makes it so much quicker. And there's
then swapping through.
Yeah, there's so many times, like even you and I, when we were playing squads the other day, when we're going across the ledge, and I switched to the triangular mode, and
the roof button.
Yeah, the roof one, and you're yelling, "You screwed us!" Where we could have fallen
like
to our death,
40 feet up in the air. Yeah.
And it's just like, because I hit the button, it went too far past of where I need it. But now I could just hit whatever one I need, and it's there. It's so much easier. The only thing I don't like, I might have to just adjust, is how to change your materials. It's like left on the D-pad, and it's like, I don't want to take my finger off the joystick. I don't want to take my finger off the joystick and then change it, and I was just like, it doesn't work.
Yeah, so anytime you have to take your like full hand or thumb off of a button to use another button, it's kind of flawed.
Yeah, I agree. But my review, all of Season 4, all the updates that they've done, it's spot on. I hope they don't really change anything else. Of course, they're going to add new things. They're going to add new weapons. They took out the crossbow, which I'm kind of sad about, but a lot of people didn't really use.
Well, they're adding the explosive crossbow,
right?
Supposedly,
they're adding that. So maybe they'll do that. But other than that,
no, I'm excited to see what comes next. Even like after Season 3, like is like the creator still going to be there in Season 4? Is this like the permanent? Like, is this the lore of the game? Is this like the map the way it is? You know?
Yeah. If they ever do a connection where like Save the World meets Battle Royale, I think in a story line, I think that'd be cool.
I mean,
I think that'd be cool.
That's
or just
what I think.
keep them separate.
Yeah. No. I think that would be interesting though.
Yeah.
To tie them in.
Yeah, and it keeps it relevant. And I mean, I have to pay for every season coming up, but it's like, at the same time, how often do I play this game? I play it way too much. It's getting disgusting of how much I play this game, but I love it. So of course I'm going to support it, and then I have something to work towards, like getting the new characters, the new emotes,
right?
And that new Omega skin I think looks pretty dope. And then
I've seen it. Yeah, it looks pretty sweet.
Did you see the full Omega?
Yeah. It looks like I'm not a huge Overwatch, but it looks like the samurai guy kind of.
Oh yeah, I was getting more of a Tron Legacy vibe from the characters, like the orange and the blue.
Yeah. I like those two characters.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I was wondering where they were going to go from Season 3, and this seems to be a really good place to be.
That was a great move on Epic's part to tie in the same month of like one of the biggest number one opening weekend, action movies.
Infinity War. By the way, if you haven't listened to our spoiler cast on Three Best Friends podcast, we have it up where we do discuss in full about Infinity War. It's great.
It's a great episode. I just listened to it.
Yes. And we had our first guest, Trevor Starkey, which was amazing. And so go check that out as I plug that.
Yes.
So, Caleb, overall thoughts on Season 4?
I really like it. I like the way it's going. Interested to see what happens. Looking forward to getting more weekly challenges and getting up there.
Yeah, agreed. On that note,
it's the only shooter game that I've stuck with this long, like 3 months. I've never played another shooter game this long in my life.
No, I haven't either, and it's a good feeling, like, to have this game. Like, it's pushing other games back. Like, I'm sure once we get the PlayStation exclusive, of course we're going to be playing those. But it's always like it's a stressful game, but at the same time it's so relaxing to play.
Red Dead 2 and Spider-Man. So.
Yeah, bye Fortnite. September, October,
Fortnite.
You're done.
So long, llamas.
Don't worry, llamas. I'll never leave you. On that note, that is an end to our first ever one-shot episode we appreciate you listening in. Caleb, thank you for joining us. For anyone who doesn't know you, who doesn't follow you, where can we find you on social media?
I'm on Twitter at the Plastic UG, and on Instagram at the Plastic Underground. It's my props and costume cosplay page. That's where you can find me.
And folks, he has a scar up right now from Fortnite, and it looks dead on amazing. If I wasn't unemployed, it'd be sold right now. And
if you find me on Twitter, there's a link to my Etsy page if you're interested.
Yes, go check it out.
Anybody's looking.
You guys would appreciate it. And possibly, we never know. He if you ask him to make something, he might make it for you. You never know. Yeah. You never know.
I can do commission work. It's not an issue.
We just gotta talk about that cheddar cheese. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it's all about the dollar bill.
Thank you guys. I'm Jacob Palmer. You can find me at JakeP47 everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, PlayStation. I'm streaming on Twitch, so follow me there. We're on the road to Twitch affiliate. A few more followers. We're almost there. Thank you all for listening in. Have a good one.